Time passes through the both sides of me. One forward, one backward. I reached out my arms, attempting to feel the flow, cold and slow. From the both sides of me, I snatched one strand of time and braided them the way my mother braided my hair. Memory is encoded into each knot until they are loosened and the strings slip away, sinking back to the big time.
We all met in the spring. I was already carrying life at that point, but I kept that to myself. I needed a space where that wasn't at the forefront of my identity or other people's attention. I needed an escape from feeling so sick all the time. As the spring turns to summer, we take time every week or so to share the layers of ourselves, what we're making, what we're thinking,
precarious,
fragility, vulnerability, doubt, fear, and
this all is
the never-ending war with self.
There's still like a tension in
We don't have conversations like this in our everyday lives. I'm heading into the third trimester and feeling discouraged, disembodied, hopeless. I think sometimes strangers can be better at holding space for you to connect with the forgotten parts of yourself.
The weekly lesson.
I think has it been what's it yes, has it been
My work and world kingdom.
yes, has it at least
My memory. When I was in a band, like I felt like I had a lot of support from other members, and it was always fun because back then we used to have rehearsal like after 10 p.m. in the garage of our school, and like we will like the rehearsal will last for like 2 to 3 hours, and then like around like 1 a.m. we will like go out and like have boba. So it was really fun. Like that's been a while, but I think my memories about that time was like all like really positive, because I feel like as a composer we are just like writers or like poets. We are like alone.
Just a step towards the next thing, I guess.
Yeah, and I don't know, and I think that sort of comes into, I mean, not a tension or conflict, but I think because it's important to be doing, and so I think it's important to be doing, and so like in the act, because process, action, steps. At the same time, I definitely, remember like the 4 times of rushing around to a lot of stuff and doing, a lot of playing sort of happened just because.
It's all very abstract, like putting it like this, but
the story
I don't know,
earlier
kind
is
of
mine.
Yeah.
definitely emotionally driven,
like maybe
and also just it's a conversation between the story you're making in your mind and the story you're making with your body. It's like kind of two people talking to each other the whole time.
The group is gathering for our last conversation of the summer, but I am currently in hospital.
What we say to someone who is about to be in a very fragile state, or to say to someone who is entering the ultimate fragility of life. Almost kind of what do we have to say that we could pass on?
I'm thinking, maybe, trust yourself, or just follow your instinct, and allow yourself to be vulnerable until, the moment you feel like you're ready to get out of it.
Yeah, I think going along the lines of that is just being open and having an open mindset to your state of being and acknowledging the emotions that come up and the thoughts and feelings you have. Because I feel like what would be worse than just entering into this fragile state is just tensing up and not letting yourself feel the things that might be coming up. And so, yeah, just being open and kind of what we're talking about, surrendering to that fragility.
It's sort of even if we want those moments where we want to tense up and stop, we're thinking of sort of it's so fragile that it's going to break.
The pain is rolling in like waves. It starts off at a distance. I can't quite place it, but I know it's coming. And then suddenly it swells, surging into the core of my being. And I feel like I'm about to be severed in two.
Where do you go from there? Every moment.
I think a lot of times people see surrendering as the worst choice or the last option, just because it sometimes feels like you're giving up. But
Every moment is sort of.
I feel like if you're more conscientious,
it sounds like surrendering is
are practicing your art or
we mean it sort of
going through life
in a better way.
Acknowledge that maybe this is a point in time when I don't have to be completely in control.
Embracing.
I try not to hold my breath, but I'm drowning in what feels like too much. It's too much for me to handle. And just as these etchings of doubt enter my mind, the tide goes out again, drawing the pain away until the next wave rolls in. We have hours to go before we make it to the other side.
It's funny how often people are interested in fragile sounds, because maybe for that reason exactly, that you get to see something else come apart, so you don't have to.
What was once tethered to me from the inside is now on the outside, and each day is revealing a bit more of who they will come to be. And we'll look back and marvel at how they are who they have always been. All of us are who we have always been. But we get lost in the noise of society telling us who we are supposed to be. Maybe it's time to return to who you have always been. Welcome home.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, your body is your home. Like, it's always there for you, you know? Like, a lot of things are come and go, but if you can find, like, true comfort and peace and, like, joy and, like, your body and the way you move it, like, that's incredible. Because there's definitely days where I'm not at my body still. Like, it's an ongoing challenge to really, truly just love each and every bone and muscle and everything, you know, and how it connects. But I think the first step is definitely to just lose judgment of what it might look like and just lose all judgment.